your local weather authority with Chief Meteorologist Jesse Walker.
Welcome back, everybody. Our winter weather folklore of the night says this: if the corn is tight in the husk, it'll be a cold winter. If the corn is loose in the husk, it'll be a mild winter. At least that's the way the old folklore goes. And I found the field not far from where I lived the other day, because most of them are pretty much gone now. The fields have been harvested. But here's one area where you can see very tight in the husk, and in the same field this. So if you go by that, maybe it means a near average winter with the temperatures. We'll see how that goes. I'm working on crunching a lot of numbers, and my winter outlook is coming up pretty soon, November 25th. And also, thanks to the sponsors you see on the screen, we will have brochures which will have the winter outlook already in there for you at any of those locations coming up after the 25th as well. I wanted to show you this. These are some of the snowfall totals I got from around the area. We had up to the north a couple of inches in places, even down here in Crawford County. And then the further south and southeast, you went a little bit less. But everybody picked up a little snow. Most of that melted off today with the temperatures getting above freezing a little bit. And then also the ground temperatures were still pretty warm. But still, we did see our first what we would call measurable snow of the season across the valley today, late yesterday and today. 34 and 24, that's the high and low for the day today, way below where it ought to be. 54 is the average high this time of the year. As far as precipitation, as far as the melted down version of the snow, came out to be 0.16 inches here at the TV station. River Stage in Terre Haute, 4.5 feet, and it is stationary. Here's the Stints Realty Team Water Tower forecast. We take you over to Chrisman and Edgar County, Illinois. We're looking at partly cloudy skies tonight, dropping down around 23 degrees. Currently, we're right around the freezing mark out there, so the temperature is going to start to drop off. Some places where we have a little moisture on the roadways, the sidewalks, things like that, watch out because we're going to see some refreezing of some of that moisture. 33 at the airport in Terre Haute, partly cloudy skies out there. The pressure is pretty high, and it is rising as our storm system moves away from the area. As it moves away, we're going to start to see improving conditions. A lot of what we saw, though, was what we call lake effect snow, where the cold air comes across Lake Michigan, and then it basically dumps this moisture once it gets over the colder ground. So we're still looking at some of that going on to the north of this area, but for us, the wind direction kind of carrying this now off into northeastern Indiana. We have a few leftover little snow showers here and there, but nothing major. This is what it looks like on the Dorsa Automotive Doppler radar. Along in south of 70, we see a little bit of this. They are all kind of pushing down to the south, so there'll still be a few snow showers around for a while, but those won't last too long, and they'll all kind of move out. So after that, things look good for a while. We're going to take you all the way to Thursday. We don't see anything going on other than warmer weather. So once we get into Thursday and Friday, warmer weather starts to move into the area. May see a little bit of some rain. Try to get in here by late Saturday or Sunday, but right now, not looking too impressive on that. This is a week from today, and then we start to see things getting more active across the plain states and moving this way. So we're going to start you now a week from today. This is the 17th, and you can see one system here moving along, and then there's a second one behind it. That one behind it getting closer to the 20th, and the 21st may be a bit larger. I do think things are going to get a bit more active as we take you into the next couple weeks because the temperatures are going to start to warm up. Here's the 18th to the 24th, and when you have warmer than normal weather here and colder than normal out here, that sets the stage, especially in the nation's midsection, to see more active weather. So we'll keep an eye on that. And then I think after that, once we get into the first part of December, look at this. We may start out December back on a cold note. Forecast for tonight then goes like this. A few snow showers early, partly cloudy, 23 for the low. Then during the day tomorrow, we're looking at 45 cloudy skies. And then after that, temperatures really warm up. We got some 60s, even close to 70 by Friday and into Saturday. So warmer weather is just around the corner. Grant.